Okay, here I will describe how GIS playing can work in Fibery. So basically, GIS playing will be an application inside Fibery, and it's possible to install it. And from domain point of view, it just adds three entities like goal, ideas, and step projects. You can connect step projects to your work items. Like for example, here we connected step project to user stories, and you may run a Kanban process, or you may connect step projects to user stories that run by iteration. So basically, on a work level, you can use any process. And GISPlan as an application appeared in the left menu. Here is it. And there are several views and several entities. So basically, we have three goals here. These are our goals in blue. And every goal already has some ideas, and an idea can be split to step projects. This is a hierarchy. And for example, you can visualize the structure using several views. For example, you can see your goals on a timeline, and here we see like three goals for this year, and like move into profitability and enter scaled agile market niche, and you see how many ideas every goal already has. So basically there is ideas bank, and you see you measure goals and as many ideas as to reach for every goal. And here we calculate ICE score. And for example, if we speak about interscaled agile market niche, definitely Jira integration has top ICE score, 48, and most likely we should pursue this idea initially. So definitely can add ideas and so on. So if we open an idea, just an entity, this is related to a goal, so you can define your confidence, impact, ease of use, and ICE score will be calculated based on all this information that you entered. And you see, for example, that we have just one basic step project, number one, linked to this idea. So we are already working on it. Okay, then when you have your goals and ideas nailed, then you definitely want to plan your step projects. Here we see all step projects grouped by quarters and by ideas in this case. So let's say integrate with Jira idea has only one step project that's currently in progress. And let's say user dashboard, we did personalize it to-do list and decided that we are not going to process this project, so user dashboard idea is dropped already, so we will not like implement it further. Okay, so here you can plan your step projects to quarters. Then maybe you want to see a status of all your step projects to control what's going on here, and we see like step project by states. This step project is in progress, and integration with Slack is in progress, and so on. From step project, we have a connection to a user story, So here we can see a collection of user stories in our case, and we can navigate and see what people do in every user story. So you have a drill down from very bottom to very top. And you can create a custom reports in Fibery. For example, this shows all ideas and it shows like ICE score on this axis and let's say easy implementation in this axis. Okay, sorting is not correct, so we are working on that. And you can jump quickly to see into some ideas and maybe understand more. Again, you can create custom reports, it's just a very basic example. So also you can jump to a single goal, for example this one, and you can configure some views to understand this goal better. So imagine we're focusing on like moving to profitability goal. And you can quickly see all ideas related to this goal and see what ideas are in progress and what ideas are dropped. And you can quickly see your current step projects based on all your current ideas. And we see that user dashboards currently is not in progress, and other two ideas are in development. And you can even jump to work level and understand the status of all user stories. So here we see several step projects that we're working right now, and we see like user stories that are in progress and assigned to some persons. Definitely you can assign the stories to some teams and so on, and don't care about it, just accumulate like completion or something like that here. But if you're interested, you can jump, you can create this view to visualize work as well. And we can quickly jump to another idea for another goal, like enter scale agile market. And here we see ideas for this specific goal. And you can quickly switch goals, for example, and see all ideas for every specific goal. Okay. So this is a very basic implementation so far, but we believe it will be possible to quite effectively implement full-scale GIST planning inside Fibery, and this concept is really helpful for product managers. And I believe Fibery is flexible enough to provide separation of any work management process. Like you can run your stories using Scrum, using Kanban, assign to teams, assign to individual users, doesn't matter, and control high-level scope here. Further, for example, you may run products, and maybe you want to separate your goals by product, so it's also possible inside Fibery. Things like that. Again, this is just a sketch. I spent like 2-3 hours creating it in Fibery right now, and functionally we are not ready, but in a couple of months it will be done.